Hello and welcome. I am doing some alt keys on my Shaman tonight. Instead of trying to do a recording, I thought maybe, you know what? Maybe we do some alt keys. Have a little bit of fun. I've been playing this Shaman. The Shaman's been a tremendous amount of fun. The Shaman, I think, is technically my original character. It's from way back, way back in the classic. Original classic, vanilla, not classic WoW. There are so many versions of the game now, it's kind of hard to keep track. But these are low keys. Normally I play my Evoker, but this is just an alt, so I actually don't know what turn that down a little bit. I actually don't know what level we're doing. Probably like 5 or something, you know. Something real easy, something real simple. Just a piddly little 5. But welcome. You get to watch me be terrible at Shaman. I know. This is very exciting. I'm not particularly skilled at it, but I will do my best. I will do my best to impress everybody with my skills.
5, 4.
Oh no, it looks like we're doing
2,
a 6.
1.
My mistake. Doing a 6 instead.
And now you learn the true lesson of the void.
I'm not particularly geared. I'm only 615, so you know my alt is not that great. Not that great indeed. But I've been trying to learn this. This class is weird. It's very fun. It's super
Run
fun.
out. Interrupt.
I mean, I know.
Interrupt.
I know people are like shamans are super OP and all that stuff, but I've been rather enjoying it. Even outside of being like amazing, the class is just really fun. You know, super fun. So we'll try to get better. The ultimate goal here is to always improve yourself at the game, right? Something I'm quite terrible at, if I'm being honest. I have a really bad habit of my main problem with the game is that I tend to use all my procs as they come up as opposed to plan and save. And this Shaman seems to be a case of plan and save. Right, so our main thing here is my number 2 key, which is a Tempest proc. I believe my main goal is to use these Tempest procs off of Primordial Way, which is coming up, so we'll try it.
Ascension.
But then we have another one. The thing is if there's not too many guys up, is it, super worth doing it? I'm not entirely sure. Because you want to have some for the next poll. Because otherwise you're kind of just running in and swinging with like a wet noodle, right? So right now I don't have it up. And on that poll, I used my Tempest proc. I had a spare Tempest proc that I probably didn't have to use, but I used it. Doggy's out. Interrupt. And Tempest. And now Tempest up, supposedly, our Chain Lightning and Lightning have a chance to duplicate themselves, which is fun. The whole thing kind of feels like I'm playing a slot machine, which is quite amazing, if I'm being honest. Feels good. I'm out of range. All right.
Your ascension.
So we've got Tempest up right now. We'll try going from the get-go. We need to do knock up here though. Get a doggy's wearing out. I don't have another Tempest proc, sadly.
Frontal.
So should have one up now because I just spent 30. I just spent 30 procs, so there's another Tempest, and then that procced another one. So that's kind of the fun that I was having with the class, right? Is that you have this constant kind of state of these procs coming and going, and it's just so satisfying to play, especially since the procs seem to like work in the to your favor in these AoE situations, you know. Who are we waiting on? Art's out of mana. But I have another Tempest. It's only got 7 seconds, so I don't even know if I can... If I spread it, am I just going to die, is the thing. Because sometimes if I do it too early, we get some procs off right away and just die, you know?
Run out.
Much more satisfying than my Evoker to play. Augmentation just doesn't have the crazy damage that some of the other classes have, and Devastation doesn't seem to have any, you know, AoE prowess, as it were.
Target change.
Complete.
Whereas this class has got utility and that AoE prowess that, you know, we like so much. But these Mythic Plus dungeons, I think, are pretty cool in regards to, you know, content to do in MMO. They're ever scaling. They go up continually. Every key level you go up is like 10% more damage or something. I'm not sure on the actual number, but it's pretty cool. And then what we can do is, you know, just kind of continually go up from there. You can always challenge yourselves, though a lot of it seems to be pretty gear dependent.
Frontal.
Oh. Bloodlust. I guess I'm the bloodlust person. Well, I don't think I am. I think there's other people in the group that can do it, but I don't like being in charge of bloodlust because I always push it at the wrong damn time. People yell at me and hate me and call me slurs and all the other good, wonderful things that people in MMOs do, you know.
Run out. Frontal.
Your ascension.
Target change.
Complete.
Got it. We're a little close there. Frenchie. Almost died.
Frontal.
But in the patch that they're coming up with, which is soon, was it like end of the month or maybe a little bit later than that? They are nerfing / buffing mythics, depending on how you look at it. I think it's pretty cool because we are going to be able to do 10 keys without this huge struggle bus and the timers being removed.
Watch your step.
For the players who do mythic track content, they're probably upset about it because, you know, they have they're able to do 10s pretty easy. But as someone who's just in hero gear on my Evoker, you know, we struggle a bit, and a lot of it I think is due to that lack of those extra 10 eye levels, you know. Or it could be just because I'm bad. Won't deny that. Never deny that we're bad. Always a possibility, and almost guaranteed, you know. Almost guaranteed.
Target change.
Complete.
These orb bubbles. Here we go. Okay. City of Threads. Just wander around. We're looking for the spies, I believe. Eyes of the Queen. I've never played a tank in this content, so I'm not entirely sure myself of what the paths are and all that. The most I've done is just heal or DPS. So for me, it's all kind of, you know, the same. Lots of procs. That I feel is the fun part of the class. It's just all these procs. Tempest, 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 Tempest. Back to back to back. So I have one Tempest proc. I believe you can store 2. The problem is like with some of these, you know, like Pug-esque groups, right? You can't reliably chain into the next pole. So I'm a little bit nervous sometimes about stockpiling Tempest because it only lasts 30 seconds. So like, am I going to get to the next pole by the time we get to the next mob? I don't know. Hey Dev, how's it going? You never answered me on how your left-handed mouse is. Hopefully everything's going good for you. And if you're still playing Farming Sim. I've not played it that much. I think I put like 40 hours into it and then just kind of didn't do much. Where is our tank? There he is. He's back there. Look at him coming. Look at him. He must have got eaten by one of the guards. And I would say one of the things that I struggle with too is utilizing my cooldowns. I have such a bad habit of not using them.
Interrupt.
And I wish I was better at it. Which kind of goes along the case of I wish I was better at the game in general. But I do really feel like those minor things of like making sure you use a cooldown whenever it's up is something that could be pretty beneficial, and I just stockpile it too often. Just too often I'm playing, and I just like, I'll save it for the next poll, even though I could probably use it at the rate we're going almost every poll. And the dang thing is only a 2-minute cooldown. I mean, what reason is there to only use it on bosses if it's a 2-minute cooldown? You could use it all the time. And that's one of the things I would like to improve on. I feel like on my evoker, I'm better at it, but I think it's a case of understanding. He got sucked in again. Goodbye. Goodbye. Where are we going? We're just going in circles. Supposed to follow these little shadow guys. Get over here.
What are you doing here?
I'm actually playing with people in my guild. What? Huzzah! But our main goal here is to just to improve and get a little bit better, you know. Like even now, I chose to not use my cooldown on this pull, but ultimately, was there any reason to do that? Because the boss isn't going to be engaged before those 2 minutes. At the rate we were pulling, it's not. So I was totally safe to do it. But for some reason I chose not to. It's just habit, I think. You know, you just gotta fight against that urge to stockpile everything. Because we're gonna talk to this guy, run all the way up the stairs, wait for him to open the gate, wait for the boss to engage. That whole amount of time is you know, is time I could have had it. I've got my chat hidden, but I'm talking crap to Frenchie, our tank. And the pug is defending Frenchie.
The Transformatory was once the home of our sacred evolution. ISO has made a mockery of our traditions, and the Queen's come. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Dear Mizrek,
Oh,
our Queen will be so disappointed.
this boss I kind of find a little bit annoying as enhancement because they sometimes the tanks will keep them spread out just a little bit, you know, and it becomes a little tricky to try to chain your stuff together. So we'll use a sentence here. I have primed chain lightning, so it should be using chain lightning each time. My
AOE
doggies are up
incoming.
again.
Watch your step.
Thankfully, use a defensive on that, just to help out healers. Because I've healed all this content, and I know it's so frustrating. See, this is the part I get a little frustrated with. Well, they're actually staying together. Sometimes they don't really stay together. They kind of like spread out a bit, like this here. It's like, God, just get closer together. Why are you so spread out? So frustrating.
Your
Yeah, stand on the tank. He's got that thing. I'm gonna put down a bubble.
Target change.
See, now the one boss is way over there, and that's so frustrating.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Uh-oh. Tank's dead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're all dead. Man, I told you. World's worst shaman. Here I am. Things that I could have done better. I don't know. I don't even know what he died to. Who knows?
Lost in the dark.
They're trying to die, but it's taking a minute. There we go. AoE res. Excellent. Well, we have Bloodlust, I guess, if we want to use Bloodlust. I'll put my other Earth Shield on Animal. That's actually our guild leader right there. This guy right here. This guy. Get a little closer. Zoom in on him. Look at him. Isn't he ugly?
Take it from here.
Oh, we pulled the boss. Where's the other one? Oh, it didn't spread my thing because I was too slow. Look at him standing way over there. Yeah. It's by my own fault.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Defensive. This friggin' boss is just hanging out over here. How am I supposed to... I'm so confused. How am I supposed to get the thing on him? I'm gonna spread out
Target
again.
change.
Okay, so descendants. See if we get some damage. We're a little close together now. Try to get ascendants in. Get our doggies up. There we go.
AOE incoming.
I don't have my bulwark up, so I can't shield myself any further. Get closer together! Oh, these friggin' people, man. She's out of range. I gotta turn that off. I'm tired of listening to that because I generally spam my keys and I get to listen to all the error text that they do, you know.
AoE incoming. Watch your step. Target change.
Oh, I got my bubble up this time. I believe we've got... No. I think the frosting's coming up if we don't kill him. Only 2 million, so I don't think it'll come up. Outstanding. I did find that glyph. I finally bought some glyphs. It turns my little spirit wolves into raptors, which is pretty cool. I'm kind of a fan of that. It's pretty cool.
None will pass.
Oh, my thing. There we go. Hey, we did it. Look at that. I saved my Tempest. I didn't use it right away. So I shouldn't use another Tempest. We got to try to be conservative with them. Right? Because these are almost dead, so there's no reason to do it. Especially if I can stockpile 2. If I spend 60 Maelstrom, I think I can get up to 2. But I have one now, so we can do the opening pull with Tempest, which I think is the benefit, right? God, except I'm dying. Yeah. So now we're going to have another Tempest proc soon. But again,
Target change.
we don't want to use it because they're almost dead, right? We want to try to save it, I guess. Maybe at some point. The thing is that I don't like using a chain lightning on a single target. And I think that's what gets me, is because you're supposed to use that chain lightning on a single target. And that confuses me because I don't want to do that. It feels weird. It feels wrong. Oh, I'll use Ascendance here. May as well. We gotta use our cooldowns more often. We have a tendency to not do it. There we go. Push through the content a little bit faster. Yep. Avoid the little green poop swirls on the ground. Probably try to save that Tempest for the next next ball. I'm not spec'd into Poison Cleansing Totem, so
Target change.
I am a bad little shaman for this run. I'm going to use one because I actually have 2 there we go. So we still have 1. Oh no, we went right back to 2. So we still have 2. Heal myself. So now I've got a Tempest primed for the next pull. 17 seconds on it.
Interrupt. Watch your step.
We have 5 Tempests. Am I just supposed to chain them back to back to back like that? Seems like such a terrible idea. You know what? I bet you're not supposed to. I bet you're supposed to chain lightning in between. Right? Because wouldn't... I think the thing procs off of your chain lightning. So you could Tempest, double chain lightning, Tempest.
You're interesting. Your
I think.
ascension.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. That's why it's
Target
titled
change.
Worst Shaman. Because we don't know what we're doing. We're trying to learn. But that's it.
Let's see which of the two you are.
Okay, so I'm going to save Primordial Wave for...
Help soak.
There it is. For a Tempest proc. Then we'll go into Ascendance. Spam 1. It's
Watch
pretty
your
easy.
step.
Tempest.
Help soak.
boss sucks. I hate this boss. Of the bosses I've done, I don't like this one the most. As a DPS, it's fine, but when I healed it, it's just awful. Just the worst.
AOE incoming.
This is the part that sucks. These big nukes that he does. Generally speaking, I group with pugs.
Your ascension.
I know I'm not now, but generally I'm with like a
Target
pug group.
change.
And
Help so.
some pug players don't use any defensives, so I end up struggling pretty hard on this boss. Oh, that one almost got through. Oopsies. Wasn't paying attention. We're trying to absorb these little bubbles that come over because I think it heals the boss. It puts a healing debuff on us, which again, of course, is
Watch
more
your
stress
step.
to the healer that is currently healing.
Help soak.
Tempest up. Now, I'll just say I feel like I should. Again, this is where I was talking about earlier, where it's like, should I save these tempests? And I did not, again, save that tempest. I used it right away. But I had now going into the next poll, I do not have a tempest proc, which feels like the incorrect way to go about the game, you know? And I don't know how fast I
Watch
can
your
get
step.
it because I'm not tracking on my spenders. Well, it's right there, actually.
Your ascension.
Target
Got it right away,
change.
weirdly enough. If you're going to dinner, Dev, I'll see you later. I need a target.
So persistent. For you, a reward. Witness the unparalleled wonder of transformation.
Boy. That was eerie. So we do have a Tempest proc out for 20 seconds. Which is good, I guess. Two phase. Leave. Interrupt.
Your ascension.
Target change.
Complete.
Ta-da! Play with mouse overs has been fairly useful. I feel like more useful than the issues it's caused. It's definitely caused issues, but it's been rather nice in situations like that, not having to actually swap targets,
Run.
because I can just mouse over their unit frame and just give them, just drop like Tempest off in the distance without having to actually swap targets, which I have found pretty useful. It's probably a weird way to play, but hey, you know, it's working currently, so whatever.
Run.
That's probably not how people do it. They stay alive. I think they do, yeah.
Place in my collection. To usher you in.
Oh, I think I hit the boss. No, I didn't.
Of our ascension.
Watch orb.
This boss in particular, I hated healing the most, and mostly because
Your ascension.
AOE
it's
incoming.
especially difficult. It's got double AoEs, but these orbs fly around hitting people. But here's one of the AoEs, which does quite a bit.
Watch
But
orb.
those friggin' orbs, see the orbs, they'll show you where they're going. The thing is that they fly towards a location.
AOE
So
incoming.
if the group is not like
Watch orb.
actively paying attention or staying
Damn.
near the tank, then it actually sucks, you know?
What's
That's
your...
everyone? Yeah, that's everyone. There we go. That's the tank buster.
What's your... AOE incoming.
Your ascension.
I never used
What's
my
your...
cooldown, did I? Told you. We are not that good at the game. Doing our best, but you know how it is. Careful. There we go.
AOE incoming.
I have a defensive for this one.
What's your... Stack. What's your...
And ta-da! Oh, we're short. I have to kill some more
Interrupt.
guys.
Furious when she learns of Iso's demise. And you would witness it.
I told you
There we go.
you were destined for great things. Rejoice. For
In
you
combat.
have aided
Can't get my epic loot. Oh, I got something. What do we get? Elder's Hamelum Peript. Sure. A month, I know. I have had difficulties finding time to edit and record. It is a lot of work and a lot of time to try to fit all that in with another, full-time job. It's rough. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Was a little bit the particular Arc series. I was a little bit hesitant on it, just because it was kind of in a different style, in a different vein, and I wasn't really sure if people would like something like that. If that makes any sense, because it was kind of a little bit RP, a little bit of RP, but yeah, I'm trying to find the time now to get back into it, because Arc is not the only thing that I have put off. I put off Project Zomboid as well, and the WoW videos as well. I was kind of hoping I was sitting here trying to get into recording and editing, and hoping that maybe streaming would jumpstart myself into getting to the, I can't think of the word, motivation maybe. Because sometimes, a lot of time lately, I've been just sort of struggling with that sort of motivation to push into the creative aspects of things, and Arc requires a great deal of time to do and edit, because it's so much. There's so much footage that is being cut down into sort of shorter lengths, especially if it's like a building or grinding session. It'll be like 2-3 hours of recording to edit and cut all the way down to just 30 minutes or something, and it's a lot of effort on top of a job and other commitments as well. But I am hoping that with this sort of streaming session here, I can kind of jumpstart that motivation again to do those things. Because I've definitely put it off and put it off and put it off, and I just feel terrible about it. But we shall see, I guess. That and an Arc, I'm worried about losing my dinos a bit too. So if we don't play Arc, our dinos don't necessarily die. Yeah. I'm not sure what key we're doing next. We'll see. What key next? Another thing I was kind of wanting to do too is a little bit more evoker healing as well to try and kind of round out our kind of skill base. The evoker I played devastation, I mained devastation, and played a lot of augmentation. And for mythics, I did a lot of preservation, trying to kind of learn because it's a little bit easier to get into a group as a healer versus a DPS, especially as a my devastation evoker. It doesn't seem like anyone necessarily wants my devastation evoker. Augmentation can get in a little bit easier. As for this shaman, um, these lower keys, it's all I've ever done is these lower keys. I think I can show you. Yeah, I've only ever done these lower keys on the shaman because the eye level is really low. We're at 615 on this character. But I have not been denied a group on the shaman, and I think that's kind of that bias, that shaman, that enhancement shaman bias. You know, people see enhancement shaman, they're like, "Oh, he's gonna be great. He's gonna be the greatest DPS ever." And then I join the group, and they're like, "Oh, we fucked up. We got this guy." They're thinking about doing a mist. I don't have any money to repair on this character. Yeah, I don't. I'm out of money. I need to get money for repairs. I gotta get money. This character never really had a lot of money to begin with. So log into my evoker real quick. Send some money over for repairs. Because you don't seem to make anything from mythics. For some reason. You just kind of slowly bleed money. Does it recognize... Yeah, Paris. FTA. Let's send I don't know, 20k? Can't send mail to that realm. Why can I not send mail to that realm? I'm pretty sure. Why can I not send money to that realm? Let's try again. And Fenris. Fishing pole? Is that realm somehow locked or something? Fenris. Let's see. Realms. Fenris. It doesn't say anything weird. It just says low. Well, maybe I'll borrow some money. to borrow some money from someone. Yee. So apparently I can't send myself money. Put it in the bank. I didn't even know you could put money in the bank. I guess I'll do that. I had no idea I could do that. Swap back and forth. I'm assuming he's referring to the
I have an
bank, maybe?
extended supply of
Yeah, look at this.
banners.
Deposit money. There we go.
My directive has
We'll try that. That's probably works, right? At this point, I'm not even sure why we have realms because it feels like I'm just on whatever realm I group with. So the whole point of the realms is kind of strange to begin with.
I have calibrated my
Aha!
compass to
We've
be
got
reasonable.
money.
My things.
I can afford my own repairs now. Just waiting on them to decide on a new key. That's an interesting mount. Little spider thing. Carcinized Zerth Steed. Did you guys decide on a dungeon? Might be nice to figure out where that text is, right? Would it be under audio? Dial error speech. Oh, there it is. I don't have to listen to her say she's out of range anymore. How nice will that be? Oh, I need to upgrade my gear. Since we've got a little bit of Valor Stones on us now, we can do a couple
I
upgrades.
will do my duty.
So I think this hero piece. Yeah, we get two upgrades on this hero piece. How nice.
Farewell.
Nice. 619. Very good. I think our goal is to get to 619 in every slot. And then it upgrades to Gilded Crest, so I think we have to do over 7s to get those. Seems like they haven't decided yet. Deciding between Mists and Necrotic Wake? That's interesting, huh? If I had to guess, I'll just teleport to Miss. If I had to guess, Art wants to do Miss over Necrotic Wake. Oh, I see. I think they're. Oh, they're trying to decide. I guess I could Hearth. Um, I think they're worried because our group is collectively low eye level, so doing a 7 is a little bit risky for us. So I think they were trying a little bit worried about doing the 7 keys. First, we're not good enough to do a 12, and now they're saying we're not good enough to do a 7. Such is my life. Such is my life. Necrotic Wake is over there, I think. I think it's this one here. I believe it is this one with these undead-looking fellows. Since I used my teleport to go to Miss, I can't teleport to Necrotic Wake. That way. uh... There's no dance animation. The necrotic wake is 6. Because Frenchie thinks we are not good enough to do a 7. I'm not a particularly big fan of Necrotic Wake, if I'm being honest. Although it is my lowest dungeon on this character. Probably because I never go out on my way to do it. I don't like it. I feel like groups that I come here on generally wipe pretty easy. Waiting on someone to join the group. I'm assuming they're trying to get a high eye level person so that the run is easier. It's a very dirty, sneaky thing to do. Dirty, sneaky thing to do. uh, so my problem with Necrotic Awake has been the was that the second boss, right? The dragon. I think that's the second boss. Yeah. My groups I've been in, it's always a case of DPS ignoring ads or something along those lines, you know? No interrupts, or just low DPS in general, which is me. So I can't really complain about low DPS when I am said DPS, but the point still stands that low DPS makes that fight pretty difficult. It can be hard to heal through. If the ads aren't interrupted or killed, then the boss does, I don't remember what the move is called. Something. Final Harvest, I think, is what it's called. Okay, so stuff. Give Animal my Earth Shield again, just cause.
5, 4, 3, 2,
And
1.
now
Here
you
we
learn
go
the
again.
true lesson of the void.
Doing there another dungeon. Trying to pretend that we're decent DPS, but we all know that we are not decent DPS. If only we were. If only we had the eye level. You know, I didn't get a Tempest proc. I spent quite a bit of... There's one. See, I spent quite a bit of Maelstrom and I didn't see a single proc. Interesting. Oh well. There's one. So we saved Primordial Wave, so gonna spread Flame Shock. Let me do that. There's another Tempest, but is it better to Chain Lightning into a Tempest? Something I was wondering. I feel like I should maybe look that up to find out. I feel like that's the case, but sometimes you just never know, I guess. Whoops.
Your ascension
Spent a Chain Lightning at 4 charges. That's not
Target
is
change.
complete.
be. Get these. Use Tempest here, or I'm sorry, Ascendance here. Try to maintain that thing we were talking about. We need to make sure we're actually using our cooldowns. So that we can kind of get better, because I do feel like stockpiling these cooldowns is a fairly large detriment to my performance within these dungeons. So Ascendance, if I use Ascendance on these trash pulls and I prime either Tempest or Chain Lightning, it'll Chain Lightning over and over, which is pretty good DPS as opposed to, you know, what we've been doing.
Interrupt.
Ooh, incapacitated. No one's interrupting.
Interrupt.
Your ascension
I think I missed it.
Target change.
Again, we'll save this one, this proc, for the boss. Oh no, there's a little shitter 2-pack here that Frenchie didn't pull, so got another little group of guys. And it's kind of working out pretty good because I don't have Ascendance,
Frontal.
but it is only like it's up now. Like it was only a few seconds off, you know. Doggy's out. Not too bad. Could be better. Could be better timing. Now, if the group was pulling very
Run
fast,
out.
I feel like maybe what should have happened is I used
Your
Ascendance on the very first pull, because we
Target
would not
change.
be pulling as slow or moving as slow as we are here.
Run out.
Spread, fire, I'm sorry, lightning bolt, so not too bad. When the boss is really low, we have a decent run. So I'm wondering if, again, in that same vein of trying to save... There's a pull from the middle. That same vein of trying to save our Tempest, would it have instead been better to save it for, you know, one of these pulls?
Your ascension.
I just
Target
can't. I have a hard
change.
time remembering to do that. This is a lot of guys. Maybe we'll do a Ascendance here.
I simply
Dead.
wish you had lasted a little longer.
Run back in. He released. I wanted to hit him with a slash laugh, but he released too soon. Ascendance is using my chain lightning. I had read online that if I pop Ascendance and I use a Tempest and Tempest clips another
Your ascension.
creature,
Watch
then
your step.
Ascendance will
Target
prioritize. Oh goodness. Ascendance will prioritize using chain lightning on swing as opposed to lightning bolt.
Watch your step.
I'm gonna just use some defensives. I don't really have anything else.
Watch your
I don't even
step.
have an interrupt up. Yeesh, that was rough. Thankfully, Stone Bulwark saved my life. Shit. I just wasted my interrupt.
Crowd control.
I can't grab that guy now.
Frontal. Attack shield.
What's up now? There we go. Got him.
Frontal.
Your ascension.
Some stunning.
Watch your step. Target change.
Complete.
Interrupt. Crowd
Frontal.
control. Attack shield. Watch your step.
Yeesh.
Frontal. Crowd control. Watch your
I always
step.
feel like when you're doing this stuff that if the player was better, they would know the right buttons to push that would make the run ultimately easier. Even if said players like me, just the DPS. If I was able to not miss my interrupt or, something of the sort, then would it not ultimately be that much easier?
Watch your step.
Oh shit.
Dispel boss.
Dispel
Watch your
boss.
step.
I can have that. I don't even have that keybound. That never comes up. Which is
Watch your
embarrassing to
step.
admit. Gotta click that button.
Watch your step. Dispel boss.
Dispel boss.
Your ascension.
Target
is
change.
complete.
Watch your step.
Scary. Alright, so I've got... No, I did it again. See, that was the thing I was talking about. Trying to save that proc for the next pull. Just something I struggle
Frontal.
with every single time. I've just been talking about it this whole time. I'm not able to do it. I see glowy button and I want to push glowy button,
Interrupt. Attack shield. Frontal. Frontal.
Only the strongest survive.
What's up, dude? Killer Mike? It's been so
Frontal.
long, man. How's the job?
Frontal.
Your ascension
Attack shield.
is complete.
Got to run all the way back to the group. Went all the way back to the group.
Necromancer. Thanatos will be avenged.
Hey, someone's above me. That's the boss I was talking about right there, that guy.
Are you so eager to share your underling's fate? Your vaunted courier
70 a week, dude. Dude, come on. That's too much, man. The human body is not designed for that.
your brethren
You gotta tell them to go pound sand.
already lost.
As long as you don't get fired, tell them.
Vile monster.
70 a week. Fuck. Oops. Fuck at that. You been playing any Zomboid? I played a little bit of it. The
Your ascension
patch 42.
Target
is
change.
complete.
Just a little bit. Not as much as I should. Excuse me.
Frontal.
Yeah, I
Attack
loved it.
shield.
It was when I was playing. It
Frontal.
was great. I haven't put too much time into it, but I was just in love with what what I'd seen. It was so everything was so cool, so different.
Frontal.
Even right down to the dumb things when I was in my base and there was a rat in the main room and I was like, "Oh, I got my little buddy the rat. He's hanging out with me."
Frontal. Watch your step. Attack shield. Frontal. Crowd control. Watch your step.
Your ascension
Frontal. Target
is
change.
complete.
Attack shield. Interrupt. Watch your step. Crowd control. Crowd control.
I haven't tried guns. The melee I thought was cool and pretty realistic. Guns I didn't try at all.
Be brought to justice.
I don't even think I fired a gun. I generally used to think
I
guns were too good
shall
in that world.
kind.
It was
Watch your
too
step.
it was way too good. Guns were just basically the perfect answer to nearly every situation. You were never punished for using weapons or guns.
Watch your step. Run.
Alright, so we're not going to use
Watch
our
your
Tempest
step.
Rock. Don't use Tempest. Don't use it.
Your
Don't use it. Don't
ascension
use dogs. We've got the boss right around the corner.
Target
is
change.
Just
complete.
blow Maelstrom on. Blow it on Chain Lightning. So I've got Tempest up right now. I have a 2 stack, 15 seconds. Should be enough time. Unless they don't pull. I'm going to lose both stacks. Because we're just sitting here. And now they faded. Good thing I saved them. Okay. Well, let's chain lightning until we get. There's one. Let's say let's do a
Collapse.
chain lightning until we get a proc, and then we'll do it. The cats, they're great. Little monsters is what they are.
Breath incoming.
Actually, this morning I came into the office and one of my foam pads that are on the wall to dampen
Watch
sound
your step.
was on the ground with a bunch of bite marks in it, which I can only assume came from one of my kittens that decided they were going to climb the wall in the middle of the night, or
Your
some other odd
Kill ads.
nonsense.
Target change.
Yeah.
Breath incoming.
Yeah.
Watch your step.
Come to victory.
Yeah, we have one of our kittens, Sophie. I've caught numerous occasions attempting to climb
Kill ads.
a wall in the house. So the safe assumption is that it was dear little Sophie that was going to climb the wall for whatever reason.
The battle rages on. We cannot rest until these invaders are purged from our skies.
You been playing anything new,
All the corpses we need stitch flesh.
or just sticking it out with Zomboid?
Just a moment longer. It seems that the parts of my new creation have arrived at last.
Interrupt.
Your ascension
Target
is
change.
complete.
Oh, I forgot you played that. Was that mobile game? Is that what it was? I can't remember the name of it. You played it a lot. Yeah, that one. I remember now. You're the reason that game is still going, probably. That's what it was. That's the
Run.
name. I remember now. It's all coming back to me.
I simply wish you
I'm
would
dead.
lack your ascension is complete.
I'm toast. Yeah, Blaze of War. I remember you telling me that.
Run.
And you are the reason the developers continue
Run.
to develop said game. You and your friends. Isn't that, if I remember right? I'd never actually heard of it until you had brought it up that one night.
Run.
Blaze of Battle. You think you're ever gonna stop playing that game?
Your ascension
Target
is
change.
complete.
Eight years? Oh, that's funny. Oh, somehow I didn't get
Run.
fire on both. Oops.
Run.
Purple guy.
Interrupt.
8 years of that game. That's nuts. Then again, I
Run.
mean, who might have comment? We've been playing the hell out of Zomboid for how long? Waiting for B42. And it's like, geez.
These raw
I guess that finally
materials are in
happened.
need of processing.
Interrupt.
Your ascension
Target
is
change.
complete.
God, how long has Zomboid been out? Man, we've been playing that game for too long. My question is, how come no one has released a game to compete with Zomboid? Because it's got such a dedicated audience, you know? You'd think there'd be some company out there that's like, we could do this, and in a much faster pace. Do you remember that raid night? I'm sorry, horde night we were prepping for, and we were all on the top of that tower, and I went over to the edge, and you were like, you probably shouldn't be so close to the edge. And then I went over and just fell off the fucking edge, top of that damn building.
Frontal.
It was like a research building or something. I can't believe I did that. Oh, that was embarrassing. Beginning of the freaking horde
Your
night, man.
ascension
Fell off the building.
Frontal. Target
Of all
change.
things. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Frontal.
Back to procs. Oh, this guy's got a lot of health.
Frontal.
I had plenty of time to
How vexing!
save those Tempest. I was trying to save those Tempest procs for the next pull, but hell, I think I could have got a couple in there.
Target you.
I don't know. I'm not sure what SLG is. But I do love that it's Bob.
Your ascension
Target
is
change.
complete.
I can't wait to put your corpse to use. I'll have you in stitches. I must preserve your parts for later.
Oh, it missed. Got my 2 procs.
Another exquisite creation. I'll
Do it.
have you in stitches.
There we go.
I'm the one ruling you.
We did it.
Target you.
None respect for craftsmen.
Your ascension
Target
is
change.
complete.
Huzzah! All right. So that game is that's just a mobile game, right? Blaze of Battle.
Bastion shall be laid to waste.
Target you.
Oh no.
Watch your step.
Can escape the storm. I have had enough of you.
Watch your step.
Can escape the storm.
I'm not gonna have ascendants for this, which is gonna be sad. Back-to-back bosses, sad, sad, sad.
Had enough of you.
Watch your
Your
step.
ascension
Target
is
change.
complete.
Oh,
Only
what
the
happened to me?
strongest survive.
Oh, Frenchie ate shit, I guess. Died to one of the comets. Oh, and you know the best part is? I've
Watch
got it
your
all
step.
on camera.
Escape the storm. Such I have had enough of you.
Oh, they're goners.
Face me a pity. You will not witness this realm's destruction.
We're not gonna get our key. Well, as it turns out, we may be the worst shaman in the world, and we may not necessarily know what we're doing, but we are professionals at... Oh god, auto runs on. Professionals at bricking keys. Life simulation game? Wait, what's this game about? I now I'm confused. I thought it was like a RTS or something.
Bastion shall be laid to waste.
Target you.
Your ascension
Watch your step. Target
is
change.
complete.
Teleport on you.
Game of War.
Watch your step.
Can escape the storm.
Get me out of here, lady. Or sir. I guess he's a sir. I don't know. I don't judge. Be whatever you want to be. Hello, I am back. I think I need to run over here. Right? Yeah.
Watch your step.
Can escape the storm.
So I dropped the ice poo puddle on the ground when I come back in.
Your ascension
Target change. Watch your step.
Enough of you.
Watch your step.
Hell, I'm gonna have Ascendance up again. Did... Oh, he did. So did he drop his damn puddle?
Target you.
Oh.
Teleport on you.
Oh, come on! I've got
Watch your
Ascendance
step.
up! Sending me away. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Your ascension is
Watch your step.
complete.
Oh, they did a... Give me my sick loot. Give me my sick loot. Nothing. Nada. Oh well. Oops. Link on link. Now the question becomes, is the group going to pick another key? Not, because I actually think they were going to do the raid tonight. Where... Never remember. I can never remember if we're doing that raid or not on on Saturdays.
Honored to meet you.
Let's see. Gilded. Let's see. I can only go 4 out of 6 hero, but I can upgrade champions all the way. So all of my hero pieces are already 4 out of 6. So this got haste and mastery. Let's try to upgrade this as far as we can. And I've got 63 more Valor Stones, but oh, that's enough to upgrade that. It's enough to upgrade Bracer. May as well. 616? Not too bad. Yeah, it looks like they want to do the Pug Raid, so I guess not doing any more Mythics. Which means the title of the stream is a little bit wrong, but hey, it's whatever, right? It's whatever. I've never played the other spec. What's it called? Totemic. I've never played this. I mean, I've played it. I wasn't good at it. I just stays. I don't really plan on, raiding on this character. So I just wanted to be decent at Mythics. So I didn't really have a reason to try to learn Totemic. As far as I'm aware, Totemic wasn't the better raid spec. So just stick with Stormbringer. Call it a day. Learn that rotation. Try to learn that rotation. Try to learn that priority. And go from there. Let me see. How much time until the raid? I'll ask how much time we have until the raid. See if we do something else. believe we're doing heroic, but could be wrong. I don't think my teleport is up. Oh, it is up. I think our Akara is closer to the raid. I might be wrong. I can never quite remember. Add that to the list of things I'm bad at. Yeah, it looks like I was. It looks like I was right. Well, I'll be. I'll be. Here's the raid. We're gonna pug heroic by the looks. The pug raids generally don't go great. We usually just bring alts in, and it usually just ends up being like 4 bosses, if that. Usually the pugs kind of fall flat on the worm boss. But it's an okay way to get some gear and some stones and stuff, you know. I'm not sure how long it'll take to do it. Or to even get started. Yeah. I think it's going to be in a little bit. So what I might do is stop the stream here. Since it's just going to be me sitting here waiting around for, half hour for everything to form up. It's been great talking to you, Mike. It's good to see you, dude. Hope everything's going well. Dev Skull has supposed to be doing pretty good. If you haven't heard anything about him, as far as I'm aware, he's doing pretty good. So yeah, all seems to be doing pretty good. I'll talk to you later, dude.